At this stage I have one final duty, and that is to ask Madonna Shack to present to the Lord Mayor a petition, and it's a resident petition with some 600 plus signatures on it, and where the residents request that the hanging wall next to the tennis centre be named in the honour of Fay Muller. So Madonna, if I could ask you to stand and present that to Graham. Thank you.
It is true that women's sport generally has never received the recognition that it ought. I remember just a couple of years ago, probably a bit longer than that now, probably 3 or 4 years ago, in fact, giving the Firebirds the keys to the city. They had won every single game in the tournament that year, no losses. And I was really disappointed, I have to say, with the crowd that turned out to see them receive that honour. And we have to do more to encourage and to recognise the place of women's sport within our city.
But then also coming back and playing a WTA tournament here in Brisbane, the National Panasonic, and winning it the first time that it was the WTA tournament was played here. That was a real thrill for me to come back and see the people of Brisbane come out and support women's tennis. And just touching on something that Graham said about women athletes and so forth, we all need role models, you know, whether they're men or women. But, you know, when I was playing
Wilson Cup, it was a wonderful series back in those days, Peter. It really was.
Yeah, I was unclear from Robyn White whether it was still run or not. I'm not, to be honest, I don't know.
No, I don't know. I haven't. You don't hear much a lot about the junior tennis these days in the paper, which is a shame, because I do think that in our day, junior tennis was promoted a lot in the media, but it doesn't seem to be as much today, Peter.
My daughter played tennis, was actually coached by Robyn. And
yeah. Hi, my name is
so the Wilson Cup, I mean, it's sort of gone by the way, so people don't understand its importance, but that was really a significant trophy to be won in those days, wasn't it?
Yes, well, if I could just say that it was one of the events that if you were a junior in Queensland at the time, or any Queensland, any junior in any state, you aspired to get into this Wilson Cup team. The boys played what they called the Lytton Cup team. Now this is an interstate competition played between all the various states except the territory, and you played each state throughout the event. The first year we won it on a kind of a countback, but the second year we did win it outright. So it was a high priority to get into that team, Peter.